Many familiar faces in the crowd. For those of you I haven't met before, welcome. This is our second big YouTube panel that we've done at PAX. I'm Optic J. I'm a community manager of gaming over at YouTube. Super excited to be here. Are you guys super pumped to talk with these lovely folks?
I am. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait to meet these guys. Who are you?
Awesome. So we have a little bit of a tradition here. You'll notice on the back of your seats, for most of you that we could fit in, there's a cape. Go ahead and stand up and put that cape on. We're going to embarrass ourselves before we get started. It's a little bit of a YouTube tradition here.
No, this is cool. I have to do this? This is the best part. This is the best part. You did have a cape. Oh, my God.
Yeah, you are. You can. You should.
Rise to applause.
I want to tie my hair.
You tie her in the front.
I know, but you want to do it all the way?
Sure. Yeah, you tie mine. Oh, you know.
You don't look good in a cape, Wildcat.
I know.
Wildcat's too big for his cape. It looks like he's wearing a napkin.
Hey, Louie, that's a nice hood. It's a creepy hood, but it's a nice hood. All right, stand up if you have your cape on. Stand up. Stand up. Come on, look alive. Stand up. All right. So, as I said, we always embarrass ourselves, and this is called the swoosh. You may have seen us hashtag and tweet about it. Everybody put your arms in the air. We've got a Superman cape on. And as loud as you can on three, we're going to do the sound. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. We are significantly embarrassed. All right, let's get started, all right? RPM, come back. We got your deodorant up here. We need you to put it back on.
When? Ow! I'm trying.
We're all beautiful people.
Jay.
So everybody, again, thank you for coming. We're here to talk to you today about the evolution of gaming on YouTube, right? We already know that gaming is already a revolution. Where is that revolution going to go? What does it look like in forms of funny moment montages, let's plays, Minecraft, etc.? So we'll kind of cover that across the board. We won't be taking questions after, but these guys will be around the event the whole time, and we'll let you know when they're doing a booth signing at the YouTube booth. We'll get you there, get some pictures, and have a good time, okay? All right, let's get started. Our first panelist here, Vanoss. Please give him a warm welcome.
That's what he looks like.
I just want to say that it's so cool to actually be here and like talk to all you guys in person, because it's such a different experience compared to, just doing the whole online thing and just like reading comments. It's way cooler to see like the actual faces of you guys. So thanks for coming.
Clap, clap, clap.
Well said. And Vanoss, this is your first panel, right?
Yep, it is.
Yeah. All right, awesome, great. So as you know, Vanoss is wildly known for being very, very popular in the GTA as well as other games, creating these funny montages, right, that are legitimately funny. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second, because it's not really just him putting up a bunch of funny moments. There's a lot of editing and production value that goes into it. Some stats for him up on the board. He's already had 11 million subscribers, has reached 2 billion views in his lifetime on the channel, and his highest viewed video is over 22 million views. So congratulations on that. Louis Calibre. Hi, Louis.
Hi.
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 I love the hood. I don't know
how you guys doing today?
I'm
talking like I match my hood, right? Like I'm a dude you'd find in a dark alley. Hey, what's up? I'm just kidding. Sorry. I know there's kids in the crowd. I'm sorry. I should stop talking. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If you could just... Someone take the mic away from him. Louis is known not only for being a similar channel like Vanoss in the way he creates just awesome, funny, very engaged, highly detailed and edited funny moment content, but he's got the best squeaker voice anywhere.
Do it.
Do it.
For the last time, it's not a voice changer.
Please use the voice going forward.
Thank you. Real quick, I just want to, I like that what it says is I'm the best squeaker voice than just anywhere in any game for all time ever. Who wrote that?
I did.
We're going to have a lot of high fives after this.
Yeah, we'll fist fight after, physical altercation.
Those are some small stats compared to Vanoss's.
Wildcat 43.
Well, we beefed him up a little bit on the back end for you. Don't worry about that. Next up is Wildcat over here in the middle. Wildcat 2 is just one of our more wildly popular funny moment creators out there. He runs with the crew of Mini Lad, all 4 of these guys over here, actually. And I put up dubstep dancing cows and amazing grass growing because Wildcat is a video on his channel, as you know, it's almost at 1 million views, that talks about a grass growing simulator, which also contains dubstep dancing cows. So for someone to make grass growing popular, it is a feat in itself. So congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you. I just like that it has the W1LDC4T43 URL. That's what my channel was called, because I made my channel just to watch videos. and then here I am, and I see it up there. It's just funny.
Awesome. And then next up, of course, is our good old buddy, Mini Lad, with the greatest accent of all time. It's like mixed in all over the place.
I don't even know what it is. It's a mix of everything.
Yeah, it's a mix of everything. That's right. You've lived in how many different countries?
6.
Sex.
There's the answer. 6.
Raise your hand if you've lived in 6 different countries.
At least.
Yes, awesome. Good, that's a great country.
Great start.
Let's just leave his intro right that. He's from 6 different countries. Awesome. Comedy for your face. All right, the guy who wore deodorant before and so much now, right? Not so much now.
No, not so much before. Now I have deodorant on. Let's give it up for me. Yeah. Old Spice. Old Spice. Treats you nice.
RPM is great. I actually know RPM from years ago. He used to be on this Facebook app, and he'd create videos for it. He was a little small-time guy. Now he's made it to the big leagues. It's always a blessing to have him here.
I have.
He's commonly known as the incredibly good-looking gamer.
Obviously.
V2 with the deodorant. We'll continue to play on that joke until we wear it out.
Like the deodorant. We wear it out. Get it?
Yes. Widely known for a lot of Minecraft content.
Ricardo laughed at that.
He
was the only one. He laughed.
Thanks,
he was the only one out of everybody that laughed at that.
You're a great boy. He's also gotten recently into doing like the live action type comedy skits and series. So check him out. Some of the stuff is funny, most of it's not, but some of it is funny.
Thank you, Dr. J.
Yeah, that's a confidence booster for you. And on the end over here, Jerome, our good old buddy Jerome.
Hey guys, what's going on? Nice to be here. Thanks for everyone coming out. It's pretty wild looking out of this audience. I didn't think we'd pack the room up, but we did, so thank you guys. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome to have you again. Jerome was on our panel back at PAX South along with RPM.
And Jay, might I add, the swoosh got better this time with the cape. You know, the shh.
It was good?
It's a lot
Did
better.
you see me run about 40 yards, get too tired and run back?
I did. We all saw that. It was a wonderful thing.
So
I heard legends
that's
about
why you
the
should
swoosh.
stay
I've never been so
outside,
impressed.
do some exercise, because I am exhausted from that run.
Jerome is known for all things Minecraft as well, but one thing very, very in particular, Jerome loves Mitch. And Mitch loves
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
We've been making
We're a big
videos together
YouTube
for
family.
probably about 5 years, so we're best friends and YouTubers, so go figure.
Yeah. Big time, big time.
Absolutely.
you're
And then
best friends to me, too.
last but certainly not least, our good old buddy Mitch from the BajanCanadian. I've heard people call you BajanCanadian. I corrected them.
There's a lot of names.
There's a lot of names. I made sure.
There's Bajan, Bogdan, Benja. The list goes on and on, really.
That's right. It certainly
My
does.
favorite was Bajun
Bajun Canoodler? Yeah, that's not a bad one.
Now, for those who don't know, real quick, can you explain to everyone what "In Benja We Trust" means?
Oh, all right. Well, that's a
it in,
long
like,
story
3
that we'll
words.
make short. There was a couple games of Minecraft Hunger Games during the beginning of the series where people misquoted my name every other sentence. They didn't know if it was Bajan, like Jay was saying, or if it was something else. And people just started writing BajanCanadian, Benja this, Benja that. And then I don't know where it came up. I think someone might have wrote, like, please don't kill me, I fan, like, in Benja we trust.
Yeah, they said, what they did was we went in the lobby and they said, oh my god, it's Benja, and I don't know how you can misspell Canadian. It's a country, it's just one north of here. They spelled it Keneda, so Benja Canada, and ever since then.
It stuck. I don't know how it stuck, but it did.
Awesome. We like things that stick. Sex countries.
Especially deodorant.
Yeah, we'll throw that in there. All right, guys, so our first question, I'll start kind of over here, and if you guys want to kind of answer this as a pod, since you guys play together so much and create very similar content, how did you get going on YouTube? What inspired you? How did you get
Wow, I
going
like
into
how
the
you guys
editing
looked at
style? All
me.
that?
You guys looked at me.
You're on the end.
Hi, my name's Louie. Hi, I've been sober for about... I'm just kidding.
This is getting
All right,
serious.
so for me, I started way before these guys that I play with, and I was one of the first channels to actually get partnered for gaming on YouTube because there was just a whole bunch of things going on, and I always played games before YouTube. Like, I just grew up playing games and stuff. So when I saw that YouTube was a platform that came out in the actually mid 2000s, not mid 2000s, like 2500s, but like 2005, right? Where are you going with this?
Yeah,
I'll answer the question. Sure. Watch. But I got into YouTube as I actually wanted to have a career like everyone else, doing what you enjoy. So I was wondering if I could mix gaming with YouTube and somewhat make a job or a living out of it. And I just kept making videos until YouTube said, here's the contract and you can make videos. And I was like, cool, this is like my dream. And that's how I got started with my gaming career on YouTube, is I played games, wanted to get a job, and put them together, and it worked. So that's my story.
My story, I kind of fell into it by accident. It was more, I'm not gonna lie, I was in high school or secondary school, and I got bored during the summer because you get 3 months, you don't really do anything. So I was like, all right, I've seen people start a YouTube channel, so I'll try it myself. Didn't really get anywhere for 2 years, something like that. But then eventually, in the last few years or so, it's kind of just blown out of proportion to the point where I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing. But I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, and yeah. That was it. That's all I said. That's it.
Mini Lad saw me on YouTube, and he's like, I want to be like that guy, and that's it.
I kind of already said how mine started. I started watching YouTube videos, and I actually didn't even have internet in my house until late 2011. It's kind of embarrassing, but so I would go over to my aunt's house every Sunday for dinner, and she had internet there, and I would bring my laptop, and I would look up zombies videos, and actually Syndicate, some of you guys who know him, were the first videos that I found. And I didn't even know that was a thing, that people uploaded videos of them, playing games and stuff like that. But I was really into zombies at the time, so that was just something I searched. And then I just tried to find out how I could do it, and I started off and I bought a $4 Easy Cap capture card. Learned within the first couple weeks that doesn't work at all, and and then just went from there and got better and better equipment. Then met these guys, and it's pretty much how it started.
Yeah, mine's kind of similar to him. I just started my channel around the same time he did, so not an exciting story, but I used to watch videos too. The early guys, back in the COD days where Call of Duty was the only thing people posted, and I watched commentators like Blame Truth, XCal, and CNanners, those guys, and I just figured it would be a cool thing to try out. And I was really bad at it at the start. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just making any videos I can. And there was no direction to it, but I met this guy early on, and we just started, playing together. One small, not even a story, just something really stupid, but I thought I would, get all this good equipment when I started YouTube. So, I made sure I had a decent laptop. I got pretty good editing software, and then I got a pretty good mic. I got a Blue Yeti. It's a pretty good $200 microphone. And for the first 6 months, I just started to slowly realize how shitty my audio quality was compared to everybody else. And I finally realized that I actually wasn't using the microphone. I was using my laptop microphone. I just never changed the setting. I thought just plugging it in it would start working, but apparently not. So, but nowadays I use the correct microphone, so everything's good in that respect. So, yeah, but that's my uninteresting story.
Real quick. One side note, right? Because I saw Wildcat and Vanoss. I come from a channel called The Hidden Masters. That's my first YouTube channel. And I was looking at people who imitated our content, and I saw a video Vanoss did with Wildcat copying my content when he was smaller than I was. And I was like, we had this thing called the human centipede. I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm talking about, in our old videos. Okay, so Vanoss did it, but he called it the human caterpillar, and I got mad. But I just wanted to say that. He copied me.
Jerome, let's start with you since you're kind of a fan favorite here, right? Is Jerome a fan favorite here?
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I just wanted to make every other panelist feel really bad. So,
okay, thank you.
How did you get started?
Well, yeah, pretty much I got started by just grabbing a few of my real life friends and going to just make YouTube videos out in the real world. And very quickly we realized we're awful. We're not funny. They were just pitiful attempts at making videos. And unfortunately, everyone quit but me. And I was like, well, I want to keep making videos, but I can't do it alone. So what is one thing that I can film alone? I was like, well, I have a passion for video games and a passion for video making. Why don't I try and make some videos? So, you know, I just went back to my house, hooked up an old Rock Band mic to the computer. I'm not even kidding. And apparently that actually works. Don't ask me how that works, but it does. You just plug it in the computer and just started recording some random videos of Halo, things like that. Eventually got my friend Mitch on board. He thought making video game videos was stupid, so...
It is. Come on, obviously.
So then I got him on board, and me and him have been making videos ever since of just gaming, and now we moved on to newer channels, and we still make videos together pretty much, I mean, what, twice a day at least? Yeah. I'd say, yeah. We do 3 videos a day each for the most part, so... Yeah.
Hey, you guys, even you 3 here, are kind of like a crew of your own, right?
We got
Posh
a squad,
Life,
the
whole squad.
PoshLifeClothing.com.
It's not a plug. It's just like they're saying if you want to go. Right?
It's not a plug. I'm just saying if you don't buy a hoodie, get out.
So, Mitch, what about you, man? How did you get started?
My story is almost the same as Jerome's, to be completely honest. I was making videos with some real-life friends, and I'm going to give a little call-out to Jerome. He started doing the same thing we did, making really sad, awkward, pitiful videos. I actually tried to mimic some of Nigahiga's stuff back in the day.
The only difference is his was so embarrassing he deleted it.
Ooh. I did. I got the smackdown.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
It's still out there.
Parents came in, Mitch, you know, I saw some of these videos and I didn't really like the language you were using. So they disappeared real quick. But, you know, soon after that, I enjoyed making videos on YouTube, and it's a good time. So Jerome asked me, hey, Mitch, you know, do you want to play video games like Halo 3 and record it? And I said, no. Why would anyone want to do that? Why don't we just play the game, Jerome? And, of course, he suckered me into it. And, you know, within a few days of doing it, because I'm a little bit of a schemer, I guess. And Jerome didn't believe me when I said, Jerome, we're at, what, 4 subscribers right now?
It was 9. I was very proud.
I'm sorry.
It was 9, Mitch.
9. It took him months to get to 9. And I said, Jerome, when you wake up tomorrow morning, we'll have over 100. And I did. And
I've never seen so many complaints about a man spamming on so many channels at once.
Yeah, I was at one point, a little guilty side note here. I was one of them.
Can't do that anymore. Right?
Right.
I mean, Jay's here. No, sorry, we never did that. We never did that.
No.
Ban their
Don't ban our
Shut
channel.
down RPM's channel.
Oh,
Anyway, so
yeah, it was on XRPM X13. So if you need to remove it, that's our old channel.
Right.
we've got our whole product team and policy team here too. So we'll be talking after.
Thank you.
Tell us how you got started, deodorant guy.
I'm XRPM X13, extremely sarcastic. I started with My Little Pony Online. My friends were like, you know, you've got the fastest pony. And I was like, yeah, I do. So I started posting videos of my fast pony. No, I don't play that. I don't know if that's even a thing. If it is, then I should probably play that. But no, I started with Call of Duty, nuking people, making them scream and rage online. And then I was like, wow, I'm really good at making people upset. So I started, you know, by recording commentary with my laptop mic. And then, you know, slowly people caught on. This guy and another guy in the audience, Ryan, who, you know, it's Ryan, and Ryan. Just change your name. And you too, please. Thanks.
I was born first, for the record. So.
Okay, well, you're old. Anyways, so they brought me onto their squad when they were working back at Machinima and really helped me promote my channel, helped me, you know, get that initial boost, that snowball effect going. And then I just kind of got a little more confident with my my voice, my commentary, everything like that. My sarcasm, I realized everyone appreciated it more than I thought, way more than my mother does. And yeah, I just kept on going, and now I'm at, you know, 1.something million subscribers, and that's all, you know, thanks to you guys. So thank you very much.
So we want to move through as many questions as we possibly can. So make this next one kind of quick, and we'll get into our main topic. But what do you guys think, in as few words as possible, really led to your success? Anyone can go, but Louis, you go.
I think for us, it's just the group dynamic, just all of us playing together. We've done this YouTube thing together from the start, and I think that's pretty much it. We've all helped each other, and we're all pretty goofy, kind of awkward, dumb people, and that seems to work on YouTube, so... No problem.
Yeah, I definitely think like what he said is right. Like I know for sure that the only reason that like I'm successful is because of these guys and like the people that I know and I talk to and play with on a daily basis. I mean, like, they're all like super funny, all talented, like really cool people, and just fun to be around. And like, just that kind of camaraderie and like atmosphere just makes for good videos. And I honestly couldn't do any of this stuff like on my own. Like, I don't even know, like the guys who do Let's Plays on their own, like I could never do that. Like I have like a lot of respect for those guys because, you know, being entertaining by yourself is really difficult. So yeah, it's the whole group aspect and just being really good friends.
The collaboration part of it was key, right?
Yeah.
Being able to drive audiences to each other, utilizing existing audiences to grow another.
Yeah,
what do you think?
We all kind of suck, but if you put us together, then we're okay.
That's a proof of concept, I guess. You don't have to be good at a video game in order to get a lot of views and build traction. Right. What do you think, Louis?
Friendship. No. He said few his words. Just talking like a little kid when you're not a little kid. That's all you got to do if you want to be successful on YouTube. You don't need friends. I mean, just talk like you're not that person, and people will like you. And that's it. No, I'm just gonna go back to friendship.
Give us a little more squeaker, just real quick, to hold us over for the next question.
Do what?
A little more squeaker, so we can hold over to the next question.
Friendship.
I think these guys are being super humble, by the way. You know, this may be your first panel, Vanoss, but dude, your editing is on point. Your editing, production, this dude, let's give it up for him because I swear he puts so much time into his videos for you guys. It is crazy. You might not think I'm watching, but I'm watching you, man. That's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's really important. Like, Vanoss, did you want to give us like an estimate of how many hours it takes to edit a video?
Yeah, it really depends. I mean, it's tough because what you want to do is be creative, and it's not really like a system where it's like, all right, I'm going to clock in and work for like 5 hours. It's like you do it till you get it done and when you're happy with your video. And sometimes that could be 5 hours, sometimes that could be 8, or sometimes it could be, 16, 30 hours. And like that's why sometimes it takes several days to make a video. And yeah, it's tough because people expect you to post often. But for me, it's more about quality and just kind of seeing the video myself and being happy with it and like saying, oh, I would have watched that video if, I saw it on YouTube just randomly. So that's kind of how I just take it, and then it ends up, just being a lot of editing. So.
Can I share something real quick? This goes back to that whole friendship thing. And his editing. There was two videos that I helped him with, and it took us like 5 days total. It was the grenade launch one where we were trying to get every angle, trying to find where we could bounce it.
Yeah.
And then,
this is going to sound like really nerdy when we start talking like specific into games, but like in Black Ops 2, like, how there's theater mode and like, you could make little like, machinimas or whatever, like make some cool videos out of different shots. So I made a video where like a grenade launcher would bounce off walls and like change different maps. This is sounding really, really nerdy, but yeah, like we would basically sit in theater mode for like hours just trying to like basically make like a short film out of it. And, technically it wasn't really a good use of time, but...
Dude, it was, all right. I'm counting also the ricochet of the C4 off the assault shields, the ping pong thing, and that one. Like, that was so many hours. It's like, we didn't get the footage that we went for because it was hard in general, but it's like we just make... Our friendship kept us together until we got it done. That was it. It was just...
Yeah.
We went through people that don't even do YouTube. They played on our team, and we asked the fan to help us out. Remember, like, because he's like, "Hey," we're like, "Can you stand right there and do this?" He's like, "Yeah," and he helped us out. It was friendship helps out a lot. You need friendship. Yeah, that's it.
Mitch, what about you, man? You've got one of the most viewed Minecraft videos, over 40 million views on your one of your parodies.
I love you, Hunger Games.
Do you think that was the tipping point for you? Is that where it really just kind of kicked into gear?
Definitely, for sure. The Hunger Games series definitely blew up my channel and took it to where it is today, and that music video itself was massive. It was a pretty lengthy undertaking. I mean, those animations, I'm not doing it myself. I'm working and sort of co-directing it with the animator, Jaden, from Australia. Awesome dude. Originally we planned on only doing 3 months of work on it, and it turned into almost a full year of production because, it's a learn-as-you-go process for most of us here, and I assume everyone here on the panel is self-taught. So it's a lot of, like I said, learn as you go and piece by piece. But once that was released, yeah, I mean, that was definitely a huge tipping point for my channel, and I think a lot of people out here who are fans of Jerome, Ryan, myself, and anyone who does Minecraft content. I guess you guys have done Minecraft a few times, maybe?
A few.
Yeah, like 3 videos.
So, I mean, anyone who knows Minecraft might have seen that Hunger Games video, which is insane for me to think about, because that's a ton of views and a ton of people. So, real blessing, and I'm super grateful for that. So, definitely a changing point for the channel.
Awesome. I'm gonna quickly say consistent uploading because Jay has anxiety and probably wants to get to the next question.
Yeah,
well,
real quick, my only big
Wait,
thing
what's
is I always learned that it's all about the enthusiasm you put in, and your subscribers will put in the same enthusiasm back at you. So if you're doing something you love to do and keep doing it, then everyone else is going to love it as well, and you just get a happy community. So do what you love.
And friendship.
Friendship.
Most important.
Are you guys all friends
Hashtag
now?
friendship.
We're all friends. Awesome. So let's talk about gameplay then. Like going off of what Vanoss said, sometimes it's 5 hours, 8 hours, can be upwards of 15 hours. And it can be in terms of Let's Plays, it can be in terms of funny moment montages. We found out that's not just us like in a room like playing and uploading videos, right? Where do you guys think these different genres are going from Let's Plays to Minecraft? We see editing styles getting stronger, like what Vanoss is doing, different sound effects coming in, different music. Where do you guys think this is going, and why is it so popular?
You're talking specifically about Let's Plays, right? You just asked
It
like a
can
whole
be
bunch of
Let's
stuff there.
Plays, it can be anything.
Look,
Okay.
Vanoss, look, man, he's confusing us because that's a totally different question than what you just asked.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to be just so literal, like friendship, right? We're talking about it all here. So let's go back. Let's Plays. Why are they so popular?
Let's
How are they
Play.
evolving?
Well, like I don't do Let's Plays, and my friends rarely do them, but I think Let's Plays are a popular thing, you know, in comparison to the fast, funny moment videos that we do, because people kind of want that full experience where they actually feel like, you know, they're sitting next to the guy playing, like, in his living room and, like, watch the whole thing. And even, like, the slow times or, like, you know, down times when it's not all exciting, people still want to see that. And also, I guess it depends on what you're doing when you're watching. Like, I know some people might want to just watch it when they're doing homework or like, you know, just chilling out before bed, and like, I guess kind of that more relaxed, like strung out type of video people enjoy watching. So that's my opinion on Let's Plays, but of course I don't do them, so I'm not an expert.
I think the best sort of way I've ever seen put it is an episode of it was the Fine Bros. It was one of the React videos, and it was one of the kids saying, he was 10 years old, and he said that just in the way that TV is, you see celebrities react in certain situations, it's exactly the same on YouTube, whether it be you see one of us reacting whatever's going on in that video game. So in the sense of TV and YouTube, for example, like they're very similar, and as far as like personalities goes, everyone has different personalities, everybody's different, and if you, kind of like with friendship, we're going back to the whole hashtag friendship thing, but
Do you guys need a room right now? Should we clear out?
Yeah, we asked them specifically
friendship
for this
is real.
really small desk so it could be really close together.
yeah, just hashtag friendship, trending worldwide.
I'm falling off the stage, like if you can see right here. But
Let's
I
have
mean,
a friendship
our
off because I
friendships
feel
keep
like
us
we're
together.
better friends than you guys are friends. Look how close we
Everyone
are.
on the left, raise their arms like we're the better friends.
Oh no.
But me and Ryan even brought matching shirts.
Wow, that was bad.
I don't think
You guys win.
I think people latch on to personalities, and you know, they enjoy those personalities. Those, you know, it's almost like TV show hosts, almost, where, you know, everyone can kind of pick and choose who they want to watch. So as far as Let's Plays go and things like that, I think people. Did you change the question? He changed the question on me. In the middle of my sentence, he changed the question on me.
That's your cue to go faster.
Yeah. You got anxiety, don't you?
No.
And no, but I think people latch on to their personalities and watch them for who they are, and that's why Let's Plays are so popular. It's because it's someone's own show, and then people just enjoy to hear them and see them on a daily, consistent basis. And I think that's why videos are so popular, not just Let's Plays for all of us.
Yeah. Well, Jerome, we can start with you in this then. We're talking about Let's Plays, and they're frequent, right? They're all over the place.
Oh, yeah,
How do they
definitely.
stand out? Like, what makes it a good video to watch and subscribe to?
I guess the one thing with a Let's Play that you always want to do to make it a standout video is just find a way to make it uniquely your own. You know, everyone can play the same storyline, but that doesn't mean everyone's going to have the same exact story going along with it. It's all about, you know, how you kind of interact with the environment and taking a more goofy turn about it. So I always just... Friendship.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even notice that.
You guys are so welcome
but-
for this friendship thing.
I mean,
No,
there's a
but-
fine line between friendship and just straight up groping, right?
Yeah, that was a little strange, Ron. But no, yeah, I always just find the thing that makes it a standout video is really how you interact with the environment in it and how you can make it unique to your personality so people want to watch it. You know, people don't want to watch the same thing over and over and over again that this YouTuber did, this YouTuber did, this YouTuber did. If you're doing a Let's Play the same as someone else, try and make it as your own as possible.
Minnie, what do you think, man? You started off doing Let's Plays, right? And then you kind of changed gears a little bit. What do you think?
Well, I started off doing Let's Plays, but like, no matter who you are, when you start out doing YouTube, you have no idea what's going on. So like, for me, like, no one really knows. Well, they do now, obviously, but I have like 200 videos privatized because I watch them and I just cringe so badly. Like, who would want to watch this? Like, this is so bad. And just gradually over the years, you get better at what you do. And when I sort of found these guys, I'm like, oh, these guys, these funny moment montages, these are sweet. I want to try these out. And then from there, I found my own editing style. I got to know these guys better, and I just went from there.
Cool. How will they evolve overall? What's next for these guys, right? And maybe in terms of editing style or whatever. What's next? For Let's Plays.
Well, what's next? I don't want to give away all the secrets, all right? There's a big audience here. If I give away all the secrets, I'm not going to get anyone watching. No, I think what's next for Let's Plays is, taking the approach that, if you're familiar with Minecraft, that's sort of what I track and watch a lot of, is Diamond Minecart and Stampy Longhead. They do a really great job with having a series in a Let's Play format while keeping and introducing new characters and things that are consistent with each episode. As well as being able to incorporate other mods and different things involved in it. So
A little more scripted.
Yeah, I find that a lot of the times now, the people that are really starting to take off in the Let's Play field are ones that do like a role-playing style. I know he's in the audience right now, but one YouTuber, for instance, Gizzy, he just recently started doing more like role-playing style. I don't know, he's somewhere around here. But he's recently started doing more role-playing Minecraft-style videos, and it's something that's killer. People want to see you make up your own stories. They want to see you get immersed in your own adventure, as opposed to play someone else's. So I think that may be a major role in the next Let's Playing, is really role-playing stuff.
What about you guys? What do you think is next? Louis, what do you think?
For those of you who are very avid subscribers to my channel, you know that I've kind of not been uploading as much frequently recently, right? Just no? Okay. So the answer why comes to me looking for the answer of how do these Let's Plays evolve. Like, I kind of felt like I was doing the same thing over and over. It was monotonizing, like just, is that a word? Did I say that right? Okay, cool. Well, I just felt like it was the same thing over and over, and I didn't want to get bored of doing it because playing video games is my passion. So soon you're going to see my answer, because I don't want to say it now because these guys at the end, the Minecrafters, are going to copy. So I don't want them to do that. No, I'm just kidding. But
we only copy from our close friends.
I do have some ideas, and they will be on my channel soon. This isn't a plug or anything, but you should check me out on YouTube. But I think I'm on the edge of what's going to be new, and I guess you can quote me on saying this, that people are going to copy me watch. But I can't give you guys the answer right now because other YouTubers are secretly watching and writing stuff down. So, but it does. But I do believe, like what they were saying, they call it role-playing, we call it like scripting. When people act out scenes, kind of like you see us do it sometimes, like for our videos, like, oh, we're going to walk in here, and we improv a lot of that. But when you have a direction on how you want to make your content, it seems that YouTube can evolve better for better content when it's scripted, and you guys know a direction that you're going to take it. And it looks like a lot of people are doing that. So it's pretty much like a TV show on your channel. And it looks like that's what a lot of the new videos are going to be like soon. That people are going to start kind of making their own characters in TV shows rather than their persona. It's going to be their acting, like, I guess their characters. Am I saying that right? You guys get it? You guys understand me? All right, cool. I've never drank in my life, so if I sound drunk, I'm sorry. Can I do one thing real quick, Jay?
Sorry, what?
It's not going to be crazy or anything. I just want Moo to stand up. Can you stand up, Moo?
Hey,
That's
Moose
Moo
Knuckle, can you stand up?
He's actually part of our group. I just wanted him to stand up. We didn't have enough room for him here.
We got a round of applause for Moose Knuckle, please.
That's the greatest YouTube name ever, Moose Knuckle.
Yeah, Moose Knuckle.
Yeah. Cool. So let's move on to funny moment montages, right? And the editing styles involved with them. Like, why is it so successful?
Can I answer that because I'm on a roll right now?
Can you role play?
Like, what? No. Okay. The reason why I think that they're funny besides the humor is because when you're on YouTube, you're not really on YouTube to watch hours, like straight hours of one video, although some people do. Majority of the time, you're kind of like, you want to see something quick, and that stuff's chopped up for you guys to just watch it really fast while you're waiting for the bus, you're on a break from work or whatever. And I think that that's why it works, is because it's chopped up so quick and condensed that you can see everything, punchlines and all, in 5 minutes, as opposed to sitting there like 30 plus minutes watching another video. And that's why I believe that the funny moments montages work well, because it's just quick.
Yeah, and I mean, I speaking from someone with ADHD where I can't focus on anything for more than 3.5 seconds. What was I talking about?
Funny moment montage.
Right. Like I said, the funny moment montages are so awesome because it's non-stop humor. It doesn't stop ever. You know, there's no gap between a really, really funny part and a non-funny part. So it takes a lot more editing on everyone's part, but I think that's why everybody loves them, because it's constant, just hilarious footage. I mean, that's everyone's dream to watch. It's just a lot harder to edit, and that's why I think it does so well, because people realize and appreciate that a lot of work went into this montage, and that's why it does so successful.
Awesome. Vanoss, what do you think, man? So this is like your realm.
Yeah, that's exactly right, what he just said. I mean, a lot of people, they don't have a long attention span, and they just want to see a quick, funny video, and that's what we strive to do. We try to make it exciting the entire time, and something that it's not going to take like an hour to watch. You know, it's just people have busy lives, so it's nice to make the videos quick when you can. And I think, like you said, people appreciate the effort you put into it. And when you do something that's different than what else is out there, you know, people tend to really enjoy that.
This is friendship.
You want us to hold on while you fill up your water cup?
That was friendship.
Sure was.
I just realized something, that me and RPM like totally sound monotone, huh? Sound like talk, say something real quick.
Hey guys, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Me either, dude. It was so crazy. I don't know what I was talking about.
No, we just have awesome voices.
That definitely
I'm sorry. I'm really
right.
excited to be here, but if I sound like that, it's just because I'm really thinking about what I want to say. Sorry.
Great job, Louis. You're doing excellent.
Thank you.
So what would you guys say then truly comprises a funny moment? We can start over here on this side. Like, what do you guys think in terms of selecting a clip?
Well,
Why would that
I like
funny?
funny moments that make people laugh. I think that's usually what I aim for.
Very literal sense. You're absolutely right.
I think some nipple slapping comprises a funny moment. One of my
I
previous.
laughed at just hearing that. So,
I'm sorry, Ryan. I didn't want to do that to you, but no. One of my favorite videos that we've ever put together was on one of our older channels, Awesome Sauce Films, the Jerome Derby. I whispered it to Jerome here, and he didn't want me to bring it up, but we put that together maybe 4 years ago, and it's one of my favorites. It's like a classic for us, and it's just it's a little more work, but it's for sure worth it.
I think the big thing about it too that makes a funny moment, I was just kidding around earlier, mostly is just being as genuine as possible, because like Mitch said, I have to agree that was probably one of the funniest like compilation videos we've ever done, but the real key was that I had no clue he was
Whoa, Nelly?
no, I had no clue he was recording it. So the entire thing was just unscripted. It was just completely ridiculous. And then he goes, "Oh, by the way, Jerome, I recorded the entire night of us gaming." I was like, "What?" So, I mean, it was just complete ridiculousness.
Yeah, I think that's it. You guys can obviously pick up. You're all smart. You can pick up when someone's being genuine, when they're not being genuine. And I think when people are genuinely having a fun time recording and doing what we do, you guys pick up on that. So once something actually funny comes along, you guys pick up on, that's actually a genuinely funny moment. And then, you can make that into a compilation video. I mean, Vanoss is literally the perfect example of that. He literally makes like compilation videos that are just funny moments. So I mean, just watch.
Ryan, you forgot the most important part. You need
Clothing.com?
friendship. No, friendship.
Oh, friendship. And friendship.
What have you started, Louis?
Friendship. Tyler, what do you think, man? Like, when it comes to like funny moment clips, How does it work out for you?
I think they've kind of evolved a little bit. Like they used to just be, you would play a game with your friends and like a glitch or something would happen and be like, oh, that was really funny looking. Or you, back to Call of Duty, like you would kill a guy in Call of Duty who'd get really mad and like say he hopes you die or something over the mic. And like that was funny, right? Because that guy's really angry. But now it's kind of gotten to a point where like we do almost like skit type videos in like Gmod Sandbox or in like GTA where we try and accomplish a goal throughout the the whole video, and along the way there's several funny things that happen, but also maybe something super anticlimactic that we're building up to this whole video happens, and then it's funny that we had all this expectations built up over the course of the video, and then at the end we get let down or whatever, or just something happens. But now I think the whole video that we do builds up to a funny moment, and it's not just funny moments within the video, but just overall the experience. But yeah.
Yeah, it's. I think it's more like the interaction between us, and a perfect example of the way like what we do works is, just what he said, playing a game, and when things happen, you kind of like have fun reacting with your friends and like commenting about what's going on in the game. Like for me, it's like I said before, it's a lot easier to do that with friends. Like if I'm watching a movie, like at home, like I'll laugh a lot more with friends as opposed to just watching it by myself. So that's just an example. I just think it's more our relationship and just like, being like really good friends. There's the friendship thing again, but like just, just messing around, like doing silly stuff in a game and just having a good time. And it's just like cool stuff happens, and that's what we put in the videos,
Awesome. What about like additional editing effects to make the video better or the moment in itself more funny? Minnie, what do you think, man, as someone who evolved?
I think even though like a lot of people say to us, because even though we're all in the same video, people are always like, oh, if I watched it on one person's channel, why would I go watch it on another person's channel? But one thing you need to realize is like everybody has their own unique editing style from one person to another. So where one person might see one thing, one person will see another. Even though it's the same clip, one person will edit one way, one person will edit another. So like say for example, a certain clip happens. Say one of us edits it one way, I try and make things more sort of dramatic and sort of cinematic and things like that. So that's the way I would do it. But I feel like editing adds like another step of your personality as far as going into a Funny Moments video.
Anyone else?
I think that's mostly focused on them. They do the full-on editing. I have an editor. He's right here. His name's Ricardo. Let's give it up for Ricardo. Richard. And he's going to probably edit that clap, make it slower, make you guys louder so that you guys actually, appreciate him. So that was just edited. What you just did is going to be edited, so.
Well said.
You don't have to clap. He'll add in that. He'll add that in after. It doesn't matter. Everyone just went crazy on the screen, so.
So there's funny moments everywhere on YouTube and every form of content. What's next for them? How are they going to evolve? This could be in terms of editing style or however you want to answer this question.
Yeah, I think it's just going to get better. Like it's going to be higher quality videos, and I guess like he said, we do a lot of skits. So I think we're going to get, like us personally, we want to get like more organized and be able to create videos where we have an objective or an idea of what we're going to do ahead of time, and then from there it's like we just play and improv and have fun, rather than just like a full-on script. It's not going to be like that, but I think that everything's going to be just upped in quality, so that includes the actual gameplay footage and then also the editing as well. Like I'm getting better all the time, these guys are getting better, and just as time goes on the standards get higher, and like I think it's going to be really exciting. It's just going to keep getting better.
I think another thing that dictates how they're going to evolve is the games themselves. Because like we've kind of moved from game to game, and a lot of us started out doing funny Call of Duty videos. And then we got to a point where, we've kind of done everything that there was to do that was quote-unquote funny in the game. We did some really ridiculous stuff, and you could film it with theater mode and things like that. And then GTA came out, and all of our channels took a jump again, because with GTA there was, more possibilities to do funny things in the game than there was in Black Ops 2. And then we found Gary's Mod Sandbox, which is literally a game where you download infinitely many mods and you can do pretty much anything you want, and then that furthered, the way that we're able to do skits and do things that are funny, because it's just more production value on the recording side of things, I guess, because the game allows us to do certain things. So I think it's also partially game dependent. So the more games that come out, that gives us more options and things like that, it kind of helps. So.
What about you, Lewis?
I already told you guys I have secrets, so I'll throw a generic answer out there. It's only going to evolve when YouTube creates like holographic viewing, okay? So until then, it's not going to evolve right now. Our content's gonna get better, but I mean, you tell us, Jay, how's it gonna evolve?
Everything you said is beautiful, so we'll stick with that.
Oh, okay. Friendship.
So we have a few minutes left, and we'll kind of spend the rest of it just with you guys giving advice out there. Raise your hand, though, if you're an actual YouTuber, you upload videos on a regular basis. Okay? How many of you are doing that as your full-time job? A lot of people in this row. I love it. Awesome. And they're back. Okay. Great.
Now you guys know who to collaborate with, the third row on this side.
Yeah, they're going to give you access to their channel so you can annotate the videos over. Let's just kind of go down the row as we close out this final question. Advice to an aspiring YouTuber. What would you say to them?
Right now, if you look at the best of the best on YouTube, that's the bar. And if you're going to be a YouTuber, you have to either match it with original content, or if you're going to do the same content, be better. Because who's going to look for you when, like, if you're looking at the search engines, and you type in like a certain game and you see like 50 Vanoss videos, and then you're gonna see mine, and then you're gonna be like, why would I watch that, guys? The thing is, you're gonna wanna match him in a content that's similar, but that shows your side, or you're gonna want to try and do something better. So just use the current YouTubers as the template, and that you have to match or beat. That's if you're gonna try to be an aspiring YouTuber. Not try, because you're aspiring to YouTube. So if you're going to be a YouTuber full-time, you're going to want to try and be better than what's out there, or find something unique and different. And I think that's the best advice I can offer, because everyone's trying to do it. And if everyone's trying to do something that's subpar, it's not really going to be looked at as something that's already taken off. Make
Or
sense?
you can unbox toys.
Friendship.
Minilad, what do you think, man?
Always
what's some
friendship.
advice?
Hashtag friendship. But it's kind of like what Ryan was saying earlier. I guess the best advice that I can give to someone is staying motivated, because if you're not motivated and staying consistent, then you can upload straight for 3 months. You can do really well in those 3 months, but all of a sudden, like, if you don't upload for a few months, you'll just fall off the map, and you'll be like, oh, this person hasn't uploaded for a few months. Well, let's just go to somebody else's channel, because all of a sudden...
Talking about me.
I'm talking exactly about you. No, but it's like, for me, like, I'm just going to tell you, like, sort of a bit about my story. Like, when I was about 80,000 subscribers, I went to university, but I also know that I had these guys behind my back to sort of help me progress and become a better YouTuber and whatever. So I took the risk of dropping out of college and university to try and pursue what I wanted to do. So not only do you want to stay motivated and consistent, but you also, like, you have to have that drive, and you have to sort of sacrifice yourself, like, give up, whether it be even going out with your friends, you know, and you're like, oh, I have to try and upload this video. You need to push yourself that one step ahead of everybody else in the game to strive to be the best.
Sorry. What he's saying is right, too. One thing, you can't be delusional either. Like, you can't expect you to blow up in just one day or overnight over the weekend. You do have to have that, like, motivation to not stop, but you have to be truthful to yourself, as in, this isn't cutting it. Because YouTube, to be honest, isn't for everyone. If you're not creative, or if you're not inspired to want to do it, and you just think, yeah, I'm just going to upload videos and this is going to work and stuff like that. If you really don't put your heart into it and try fully, then you're not going to get the results you wanted. And the thing is, you can also try as much as you want, but it could be something that people don't want to watch. So you want to be aware of what you're targeting and who you're targeting, and how to go about the content you're doing. And you have to feel like you want to do it, because I try to treat it not like a job, so I don't feel like I'm working for someone or doing anything. I want to do it because I enjoy doing it. And I guess, yeah, the rest of what you said and stuff.
Awesome. I think the most important thing is to just put scantily clad women in your thumbnails. It's proven to work.
Also, Five Nights at Freddy's videos, just post a bunch of those and you'll be good to go.
But seriously, in my opinion, I think it's just networking, finding a group of friends. Try and search up channels that are similar to you. People who just uploaded today, their first video or whatever. Try and find those guys. That's how actually me and Evan found each other. He was looking for people who did their first video. And that's how we found each other. And then we just grew together from there. Anytime we're in a video together, we just link one another and we grow together. So that would be my advice. I don't know how really to start solo because that's not how I did it. But yeah.
They found each other's videos on Match.com.
Yeah. Yeah, I have similar advice to what he just said because it's true. Like when I started out, I wanted to find somebody who's on the same page as me, and I think that's important when growing your channel is to find people to work with that are just starting out like you or are kind of in the same type of genre and have similar interests to you. Because literally what I did at the time, because I was posting Call of Duty videos and I was just making random commentaries. So what I did is I typed in first commentary, Black Ops 2, I think it was at the time, or no, Black Ops 1. Yeah, like I found his video. No, it was pretty good. It was like just a regular commentary, but sounded like a really cool dude. So I decided to message him, and then we started playing games, and then things went from there. But kind of backtracking like to this advice point, I think definitely the most important thing is just meeting a good group of people. And even if you do solo videos, it's good to have like people in the community that are supporting you and that you could talk to just to like kind of, wow, I wasn't talking to the microphone that whole time, was I? That could just basically in anything, whether it's school, work, sports, YouTube, anything. Like it's just way easier to be successful if you have a supporting group of people. And that's just been my thing. Like I was really lucky to end up talking to these people. Like I said, they're so talented and all funny people and like just good group of guys to be around. So I got lucky in that respect. But I think it's something that you guys should strive to do if you're going to be, networking with other channels and other people on YouTube. So yeah, that would be my advice.
Awesome. Sum it up for us, RPM. We got to get out of here, and then we'll do a send-off.
Great. So I think something that wasn't touched on that side, because they pretty much covered most of it, upload consistently. I think that's one main thing. Search engine optimization. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Basically looking up what keywords are popular at the time, what's coming out, what's popular, what's relatable at the time, and seeing if you can create content that revolves around that. And then maybe someone will come pick up on your video based off of search results as opposed to just kind of having them sit there collecting like 1 or 2 views every other month, So really do your research. Try to put some work into it. It's not something that happens overnight. Whether when I say upload consistently, that doesn't necessarily mean, every day, 3 videos a day like we do. You could do 1 video a day. Just make sure you do it every day, or 1 a week. Just make sure you do that 1 a week. Don't take crazy long breaks, and don't ever get discouraged. Don't ever get discouraged because I sucked. I was gonna say we all sucked, but I'm not gonna do that to them. I sucked originally at commentary, and I wasn't comfortable in front of a microphone. I wouldn't be comfortable speaking in front of all you beautiful people, all you good-looking gamers out there. Woo! See, and now I am. Now I can just do it. It's awesome. So it takes time, though. That's 5 years of just talking to myself. So, as weird as that sounds, it does take practice just like anything.
And I think the big thing as well doesn't really go out to the YouTubers so much as the people around them. Whether or not you're a parent or a sibling of the person or just, someone you care about starting YouTube, just be as supportive as possible because what they're doing is really amazing. It's something that teaches a lot of life skills, even down to, as Ryan put it, search engine optimization, which teaches you about, people and social media and how it works, marketing. And not only that, but they're learning a good skill, and it's a great hobby. It's something that, they can put their heart into, and it's an outlet for them. So just be as supportive as possible of people wanting to do it, and I think that's the big one.
Awesome. All right, guys, let's do a send-off, right? A YouTube send-off. Everybody stand up.
Swoosh,
let's make
swoosh,
them jealous out there.
swoosh,
No swoosh, no swoosh.
What's the opposite of a swoosh? A landing?
Everybody put your hands up in the air, start yelling on the count of 3. We'll all just yell YouTube. How does that sound? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, YouTube! Thank you, everybody. We'll see you later.